Hello my Owlettes, and welcome back to another video. Today, let me turn this lamp on and see if that helps give you some light, and bring this light over. But I'm journaling from my desk, my beautiful desktop, and so I love this desk. To true confession, it's been a little bit on the messy side because I've had so much going on, but we're here today and we're gonna play. So what I'd like to do is, I'm still working in my spring journal. By the way, aren't these little mushrooms so cute? Let's see if I can show you guys. I put them in a little arrangement. If you remember earlier, we kind of put that together. So I just added little mushrooms in there, mushroom little picks in there. They came from Hobby Lobby. Let's see if I can get you back where I had you. There we go. All right. So, yeah, so cute. Anyway, we are going to be playing in our spring journal, and then I'm also going to talk about my personal journal that I just write for myself in. But a couple things that I wanted to play in. We're going to move some of this stuff around now that I'm sitting down. I want to start playing with some more art material that I have. I have so many things that I don't give enough attention to, so I thought that would be good. Okay, so we are here, and it's Easter. Happy Easter to everybody. And I thought what I would do is play around in this journal. I'm going to be documenting our family Easter in here. I don't have my pictures printed yet, but I thought I would kind of play around with pages and get them somewhat ready for documenting that. Let's see here. And we still have lots of things we can do in our journal. I know, how are you guys doing with your journal? Are you filling it up with things? Like I said, I'm using this as a catch-all and then as a memory keeping for spring. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I actually found these. I've used these before in my journal. They're from the Dollar Tree, but they're these three-dimensional stickers, and they say 4-piece and 6-piece. I think you're actually supposed to remove the stickers off the scene, but to me this reminds me of summer, and this is more spring. But I like to pull it. I like to put it completely on the page and not take the stickers apart as I think you're supposed to. So let me show you what I've done before. So, let me see here. I think it just peels apart here. Yeah, and it's just this big, different stickers. I guess you can stick randomly. I don't know exactly the point. If y'all know the point of these stickers and you've bought them, I think you're supposed to be able to remove them. Like the chair you can put somewhere, in the window. But I like the whole scene, so I'm going to put this right here. See if I can get it on there. Straight, which I can already tell it's not straight. Oops. There's one of the stickers that came out. Ah. Come off without tearing. Okay. Maybe we should start from the top. Gently, ever so gently lay it down. I may have to remove the chair and put it on here just a little bit. I think it just gives a total cottage vibe, which it did bubble up a little bit there, and tore here, but that's okay. Next time I'll have to not take the whole sticker off, I think, is what I did last time. And we'll just put the bucket back on here. So yeah, so I like putting the whole entire sticker on my page. To me, that just looks so cute. So we got our little tag here. I'm trying to think where I would want to put my family Easter. I've been very random throughout this entire journal. Oh, we need to put this in there too. We'll put that next. I'm going to keep it right here because that's where I wanted it. What if we start here and we can use this as a pull-out for Easter? So we'll just start on this page right here. So what I wanted to do was actually use some printouts that I have that are, I went a little crazy on Etsy. Look at this, you guys. That and my Patreons that I follow that have printables. So yeah, I went just a tiny little crazy on printing things out. But I absolutely adore these printables. It's so, like I said, they're meant to be like pages in a book, I believe. But I love to use them as backgrounds. Because what I'll do is I will cut this out with scissors that I'm not seeing on my desktop here. Let me get my scissors. I thought I was so prepared, you guys, so prepared. But what I like to do is use these as backgrounds. So I'll just cut those out, and then like these are so pretty. A lot of these are supposed to be used for like, for example, oh, this is cute. And by the way, these are from my porch prints, I do believe. These may not be. I will tag who I've bought these from on Etsy so that you have them, and if you want to go check them out. But look, even you get like backgrounds. Some of them I did print out on cardstock, but some of them are like, they're supposed to be like little, you make little tag, like little tuck spots with them. But I just printed them on sticker paper because I'm going to actually use that because that's what I've been doing, and I like to do that. But I'm really, who's this by? Yeah, my porch prints. Can't get enough of it. Can't get enough. I will have to figure out a way to organize all these, even though I've been fairly using the things I purchase. So I'm pretty proud of myself. I have them kind of in a stack, and I've been using them quite a bit. So I just basically like to add them as background on the page. And it's great when you put it on sticker paper because it makes it so simple to ta-da. And then with these I'm going to be adding photos, so that's going to help make it easier. I should have put more lighting over here, so I apologize for that. I meant to do that earlier, but we have a romantic setting here, you guys. I need to light my candles, what I need to do. But I also got these in Happy Mail, and I got this cute little card in Happy Mail. So there's so many things I can use on once I get my pictures down as little backgrounds. I got this cute in Happy Mail. Or no, this came from a friend. So, yeah, so let's go ahead and add some more stuff. And this is a very old card. It's actually postmarked 1907. And I know it's like, I don't want to hoard it, you know, but I want to definitely use it, and it's meant to be used, but it's like, gosh, it's so unique that it has, you know, that the date is on the background. So I'd like to be able to still see that. If maybe do like a little tip-in or something like that. But then I'm on the fence about saying, you know, it's okay, you know, to put it in your book. But I'm going to add this little, this is like a handmade paper. It feels like handmade paper and it's run through like an embossing. And so I feel like I can add just kind of random photos. I'm probably going to be doing the little 2x3 photos a lot throughout this book that I can print out. And so that will, I don't want to cover it completely up. But I think what I'm going to do is add this ribbon along the side here. And I've got my 3-in-1 paint. Again, you could use your whatever adhesive you like. Oop. There's that. And then we could, I don't want to put too many embellishments because I am going to be putting down pictures, so then I will embellish after I add my photos to the page. So one of the things, I'm dropping things left and right over here. What did I want to include? I think it was like this little, right here, this little tag print out. I just use it as kind of like a border. And again, I'm not too much of a fussy cutter to get into all the grooves. So I'm just going to add this. To the side here. And then I want to take this one little ticket left and put it somewhere. Oh, you know what? We could use this as like the little tag up here to where it can lift, I think. I think that would work out perfectly. And it kind of ties it all in together. So I want to try to use some of these little pretty, they're mixed media gel sticks. And actually, what I would actually probably use them for would be adding backgrounds to canvases, because they're almost like a crayon feel to them, like they're waxy to me. But for stuff like this, I would use them for trims. It's almost like a crayon, gives that crayon effect. And it kind of brings that childlike wonder back to your journals because it's so fun and pretty, and you're coloring and you're adding different colors and you're using your art supplies. And I'm just going to use some Easter colors. I had actually did a diagram of what each color looks like. So, ooh, I love this yellow. It's beautiful. And now I think if I was to go and put my pictures like with tape, I don't think it's a go. So what I'm probably going to do is like maybe add like photos on the edge, like not cover that up all the way, but just like I said, I want to still keep some of this embossing shown because it's so beautiful. So I think what I would do is, did I use this color already? Yeah, I think I did. Is keep a kind of add my picture with the sticky back on this part, and then it just kind of overlaps this. So this will be shown a lot of the way. Look at this, how pretty this is. If you wanted to use it on these little embossed hearts. It's so pretty. I love that, how that looks. Really brings out, let me use that yellow that I love so much. Really brings out those little hearts. And then I'll use the light pink. And they had these little markers all over the place for a while. I haven't been out shopping in a while. I say that. Not to like the places that I found these at, like TJ Maxx and Marshalls and like Ross and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's kind of a, you know, pretty background. And also, you know what I'm thinking would be really cute on this page is like doing when we did a lot of our egg dyeing, you know, Easter dyeing, you've got the colors in there. So that, I think that would look really, really pretty. So we add some things to this page. And I'm going to add some little photos in here. And then, okay, so that is part of the page. And then we have, oh, we have our little rabbit. So yeah, so I think this is going to be the section that I document our Easter egg at my parents' house. So that works. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I just need to get those pictures printed out. And then let's work on adding this mushroom. I talked about this mushroom at the very beginning of when we were assembling our books, that I found it in the party section, and I wanted to add it in my journal because it just adds some fun and whimsy to the page. It's one of these silicone like that. Isn't that fun? So I definitely want to add the mushroom. And I think what I'm going to do on this page, let's squish it together. And I know we have this hanging out. We're going to cut it. I think what I'm going to do is add, look, isn't that so fun? Oh my gosh. I might add quotes, or maybe add some just coloring or something like that. But, or maybe stickers. Oh my gosh. You know what would be so cute is if I added a bunch of like scented stickers around there. We'll have to come back and do that page and get all the stickers ready. So let's see how we're going to cut this off, this tab, because it's super thick. There we go. I'm getting little piece by little piece. And if you're looking at this page that I'm cutting it from here, we did do a collage page for St. Patrick's Day in here. So, almost got it. Almost have it. And actually where I bought this mushroom at was at Hobby Lobby. They have like this woodsy, this woodland themed birthday party you can do. And they had a ton of like foxes and, oh, I don't want to rip that, and mushrooms and things like that. I got it. Okay. There. Okay. And then let's open it up again for a surprise. Ta-da. There we have it. So I'm going to really let this sit, squish together, and glue. And we'll talk about another journal while this one's getting that glue set in here. it's really coming together, you guys. I do want to add, I know we've talked about one of the printables that I put out with this particular journal was, which I had just had it because I was going to talk about it with you guys. But it's a journal piece that it talks about your favorite things throughout. So I still want to, we are going to start working on that, I believe, this next month. Because we're getting close, because what, the first day of summer is in June. Oh, we still have a ways. We can still play in our spring journal. And just because you don't fill it up this year doesn't mean, you know, that you can't fill it up in years to come. One other thing I did want to do, I think, is maybe add some butterflies on this butterfly page. Some three-dimensional butterflies. I love this book. It's one of my favorites. So we can add some three-dimensional ribbon. I mean, three-dimensional butterflies. I think that looks cute. Okay, so let's set this aside and let's talk about my creative daily journal. We will be working in that too soon, but it's one of those things that I am. You guys, it's been, like I said, I knew this was going to be a chaotic month between March and April, but we're taking a deep breath and we're not going to beat ourselves up that we're very, very behind in our journal. But this is one that, like I mentioned before, that's like my personal journal that I keep a lot of my just different things in here. Lots of writing, you know. I take this in my, this is one that I've been taking in my purse and using as a way to document, and I did put in, you know, different things that I read online, and then I did put in one of those hand paper dyed pages that I got in Happy Mail from Amy at Mommy Muddling. And then, so yeah, so this is just kind of my personal private journal, but I wanted to talk about adding, one of the things I printed out this last week was, let's find it here. I've been watching YouTube, and so like I said, I've been trying to work on different, like, I want all the things, but I'm trying to like narrow down my interest in the fact of like decorating my house and my style, and a lot of it has gone back to how it was, like, gosh, I think my daughter was like 4, 5, 6 years old. I was pretty much like all shabby chic kind of in a way, but I always had whimsical. I'd fit in 60s and 70s style too, and so like I said, it's always been kind of, but that's where I'm kind of going back again, is the soft vintagey style again. So I am really making changes around my house, and so like if it doesn't appeal in that category, but I don't want to go completely there because I'm very cutesy. I love cute things. I love color. So so I'm really trying to figure out exactly what I want to do and what I need to, like, so I don't have just this major cluster throughout my home and my life, if that makes sense, in having physical things, you know. So color will always be part of my life. I love color. I love whimsical. I love childlike things. But also I love the aesthetic of cottage core, and grandma core is what I call it. I love it. So I've been really like using my journal as a place to kind of document this, is like figuring out what my next steps are, etc., etc. And so I've been going like crazy on Pinterest, printing out different things and stuff like that. In between, and really and truly, I'm not talking about the pictures, so to speak, in my journal. I'm just printing them out and adding them to my journal. as a way of kind of documenting the style that I'm leaning towards. So, with that being said, there's a particular person, I will link her below. She has a great website. She has, she sells ebooks, which you guys, that's something that, I don't know if you've been here for a while, you know that my long-term goal, and like what I would want to do is I want to somehow do a how-to book, or my grandpa's memoir, something. I have this in my head that I that's like my lifetime goal, right, is to write a book and get it published. And so it's like a continuous journey for me. So when I came across this in her on her website, she did an ebook about finding your aesthetic, and it's just like, oh well, what's this? So I bought it, and of course, there's ebooks are so inexpensive. Again, you print them out, etc. And because I've wanted to kind of do like a ebook or a zine, zine. And but anyway, I love her style, and so I basically printed this out because I wanted to see what it was all about. Like I bought this and wanted to see, and the pictures are absolutely gorgeous. But she also has this little part here in the book about questions to guide your description. And so it's like, you basically talk about like your perfect day, like what you envision your perfect day, your perfect life to be. When you wake up, what the weather's like, what are the sounds you listen to? Are you in the city, by the coast, in the countryside? So I really wanted to take this and use this in my journal as a journaling prompt. And so I wanted to kind of prep some pages for that. And I thought I would take you guys with me and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that with you guys. So that's kind of where I'm at, like with going through some changes, you know, just trying to figure out, one, I love going to antique stores, and I love going to, like my Warrington trade days, I go twice a year, but it's almost to the point that, okay, oh my gosh, you know, pick a style. You love everything. I get it. This is me talking to myself, you guys. I get it. You love the style, but what is it that really, you know, start weeding out the stuff that isn't your style anymore, or you still love it, but put it out there again for somebody else that loves that style, and keep the stuff that you love. Does that make sense? And not have all the things where I have a garage that hasn't been cleaned in 5 years since we lived here, and it's driving me insane, you guys. So, okay. So let's prep some pages in my journal. And what I like to do, because this is one of those things that I will probably make a copy of that and slip it in my journal, and then when I have a moment, I will dedicate time to read that. So I'm gonna go ahead. This is one of those packs of paper that I picked up from the Scrapbook Expo. It's at Stamperia. I am loving this line of paper. This is Rose Parfum. Actually, my daughter picked it up for her because she's wanting to journal, you guys, again. So, you know, it comes and goes. I know she's busy and she kind of wants to do it. I always tell her she will never regret journaling. But now these are bigger sheets, and they're 12 by 12. And I think this journal that I have now is like a B6 size. So a lot of these are not going to fit, and I don't really necessarily want the whole page in the book, so we're just going to kind of cut some of this up and use it. But look how beautiful these papers are. Like this could actually be like an intro page too. Oops. So yeah, so I'm starting to really like look at, you know, I always used to have like stuff with roses, and pink has always been my signature color. And so it's actually really and truly all that's really coming back very strong. And I'm just trying to see what side. I hate to, sometimes when they do that double, because I love that, but then I want to use this. So decisions. But but like I said, I'm really wanting to fine tune, because I love like childlike, bringing through your inner child and playing with that, but I think that's part of finding my style too. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna do some searching here, and we're gonna get it figured out. So, like, what I'm gonna do with this page is I'm just gonna kind of fussy cut around this rose here. Glue that in. We'll just put this aside here. And then I think I'm going to use this like as a kind of an intro. Now there's a lot of questions on there, and yes, I would like them grouped together, but I do know that I'm ready to, there are some things I want to write in this journal that I want to do really like right now, like right away as soon as I can while it's fresh on my mind. And so I don't want to, I don't know how many pages I'm going to need to describe my my aesthetic, what I'm looking for, my envision. But like, I love this. This is another one from My Porch Prints. These cute little cabin. I think this line is actually called Cottage Core, and it's just so sweet and pretty. So, oh, my egg. I had pulled that out because I wanted to put it in that other journal. So I think I'm going to put, well, this is kind of going off the top here. This is more horizontal, horizontal design versus the vertical. So I'm just going to put that there. Okay. And then I think what I'm going to do is allow like 2 more pages, and then I think that will be it. If I need more than that, I can just continue on to, I can just say continue on this page. But I think I'm going to stick with this, this line here, and just put these as like, so it kind of flows, since it's all meant to be kind of together, and just put in the same kind of style backgrounds. And again, I think these tags are meant to be printed out like on cardstock, which what's so lovely about the printables is that I have them saved on my computer, and so if I want to come in and say, oh my gosh, I love those little houses, I want to have more, then I could definitely have, I can print out more for using them. Like this. I'm going to add a little purple butterfly on here too. And the other thing what is always handy, I don't know. I guess I could put some glue just on that little foam dot. I might have to staple it in as well. Sometimes I question, yeah, I'll probably come in here and staple underneath here just to put that in. But let's see, did I want to do one more page? Let's see what we have. Yeah, I think we do one more page for that. Let's see what other pretty papers we have. Like, I love this. This is artwork from Mindy Lacefield. So see, that's also my style. That cute, colorful, whimsical. And I just saw a bunny in here that I wanted to use. Hold on, you guys. Isn't it the cutest thing? Oh, he's crying. This is one that I'd have to do a tip in. Just so sad, but I'm going to put it in this journal up here because I want to use it in that journal. And I don't want to lose it, but... So what I could do with this one is make it like a tip out, like where it tips out. But I know I don't have any... what do you call it? Where I don't have any washi in my possession right now. Usually I have it hanging on my chair, but okay, we'll come to that. But I think that's what I'm going to do, is do this as a tip in. And then I'm going to finish this page up, and I will use that entire page of printable. I am proud of myself. Actually, I'm going to do, so I don't have to cut that one house in half. I'll put this up here. And put this one down here. And then I'll fold that over as a, so I can write some more on there. And this is one of the things that I do like about this particular journal, although I'm going to use, actually I guess I have this little house that's still left, but I'll put it aside and use it again. But yeah, that one sheet I used up practically. But like this particular journal, one of the things I do like about having this, I do like having the beige tone to the pages. But the other thing I don't, it's a Dollar Tree journal, which the only thing that I noticed is, well, I guess some of the water color I used kind of goes through the pages, but I guess it's okay. Yeah, I guess it's fine. I just, maybe at the time I was getting the pages wet, I was like, oh, I don't know if these pages can take this. I'm just going to run that in between, and then I had a place back here, because see, like I've added some different photos. Here I'm talking about butterflies, so we need to add a butterfly to this page. Oops. Like a butterfly, I'm growing and changing, and it was a perfect statement. I'm growing and changing and finding my true colors in life. That can mean so many things. But I did find this little bunny rabbit. It's so cute. And I posted something on my Instagram about finding that online. And I just thought it was so sweet to add. Oh, this is where some of the ink went through, I noticed. But alright, well, I think that is a good stopping point. I need to come in and add more stickers here, but I need to get all my stickers out and play with them. So, I see some of my scratch and sniff stickers in here that I'm part of the These aren't scratch and sniff. I'm part of the Mindy Laceville Neat Stuff sticker club, and she does scratch and sniff stickers every month. And of course, I love them. But I just saw some in here, but that's okay. I'll find them again and we'll add them to the pages. We'll do a whole, how about if I do that? That would be a fun video, like adding stickers, like just kind of go through my journals and show how I add my stickers. Because that is one of the last things I typically do in my journals. But anyway, alright you guys, well this was fun, and I'm glad I kind of got to talk about my vision with you guys. That's fun. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.